Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk to you about a very vital information that I've gotten so far. Now, if you're a man or woman, this is for you. Like, if you have plans of having kids in the future, you should listen to this. If you're unmarried or you just got married, just share this with as many people as you can. So I'm just going to be talking about fertility, yeah? Like in the olden days, it wasn't so difficult for our forefathers to get pregnant and have kids and all of that. But have you noticed that the rise in infertility in the world is becoming super alarming? People at like young girls at the age of 23, 26 are having difficulties giving birth to babies or even getting pregnant. And then young guys are also having issues with producing healthy sperms. Now, why am I bringing this to your knowledge? After a lot of investigations and inquiries and talking to tons of people in the medical field, I realize that it is very important for people to know this. You know how people go crazy about trying to source out funds to maybe buy a house and invest in traveling abroad for a better life? Maybe people should start considering investing in their future if they ever want to have kids. So, if you're a man, you should probably consider investing in freezing your sperm. And for a woman, especially when you're younger, but if you I listen to this video and you're older, it's okay. If you don't have a partner and you still have the hopes of having a family, you can still do it before it gets even much more later. Now for a woman, you still have the chance to be able to freeze your eggs. And it sounds so far fetched. Like I was talking to someone, and thank you, Roberta. Like I was sharing this idea with Roberta, and she told me, she said the problem with people in Africa is that when you try to educate them about things like this, they're going to say, "Oh, God forbid, it can never happen to me," or they'll go all spiritual. But I promise you, this has nothing to do with your spirituality, but this has everything to do with what is happening in the world right now, the climate change, the problems with infertility, the tons of chemicals, GMO in food. And it's like it's so difficult for people to live a healthy lifestyle, because even though you're trying to be healthy, the farm produce are not even chemical free. They're not purely organic, because everything is contaminated. The air is contaminated, environment is contaminated, there's relationships are toxic. So all of these things also contribute to your fertility. Now I know some people will be like, "Oh, I'm 20, oh, I'm 22, I don't need to do that." I promise you, you might think like that now, but wait until you're struggling to find a partner to get married to, and you're like 38 or 40, and your the doctor or your gynecologist tells you that your eggs are too old or are unhealthy, then you're going to start freaking out. Why not? And this is not an excuse for you to like wait to get married when you're 40 or 38 because you froze your eggs. But it's just for you to know that it's better to do it now that you're healthier, you're younger. And I know, like I said from the beginning of the video, that some people are younger and still have infertility issues. Now, for those people, I'm so sorry about that. You need to also like talk to your gynecologist and share your experiences with other people so people can learn from it, and also be able to check themselves. But I promise you, investing in your fertility is such a big deal now, because the world is going crazy. There are people in power that feel that the population in the world is too much, and they just want to control it. And you don't want to wait till that time when you want to have kids, and your whole your balls are fried and you can't produce any sperm, or your eggs are all dried up or all old and wrinkled because of the environment, because of the food that you've been eating. Don't wait until that time. If you feel you want to have a family, I think it's best to start investing in this. And yeah, people in Africa always used to say, oh, a lot of people didn't believe there was HIV in Africa. A lot of people in Africa didn't believe that cancer would ever be something that would be living amongst us. But you know what? You see these things on the TV and they seem so far fetched. But before you blink, it is happening right underneath your noses. So, what is my advice? My advice to all the young people out there is that if you have the opportunity and you want to, have a family someday, you want to have kids, you should invest in egg freezing and sperm freezing. I think, yeah, yeah. So, like, you should invest in that. And if you are in your mid 30s and your late 30s and you're like, oh shit, I don't have a partner and I don't want to just get knocked up and be a single parent, I need to have a partner first, then it's not too late for you to do that now. And if you are in the military and you hope to have a family one day, like, that is also a good way for you to preserve your lineage, your family. You can still, like, freeze your sperm or keep your sperm safe in the sperm bank, so that when your family or your spouse or your girlfriend or whoever you're with or your family wants to give you kids, they can still do that for you. So these are things that we can do. Like I said, this has nothing to do with your faith. Heaven helps those who help themselves. I hope this video was very helpful, because this was the main aim. If you have any questions and you want to know more about, like, egg freezing and sperm freezing, all you need to do is just leave me a comment in my comment section below, and I'll answer all your questions, and I'll tell you down to the T for women how it's going to go if you intend to freeze your eggs. So please don't wait to do this later. Like, now is the time for you to think about investing in that future that you've always thought of having with your family, your kids, and your husband or your wife. So, like, you're never too young to do this. Like I said, like, it cannot be too emphasized. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to give your girl a sub and a like, and I'll see you next time, okay? And yeah, please let me know if you want to know more about egg freezing and sperm banking, okay? Until next time, guys. Bye. Mwah.